Clock's ticking loud, I'm checking the feed. Chat's blowing up, yo Gav, we need a little more time. Just breathing slow, but the countdown's red and it's ready to go. Got my lights set up, my headset on, cameras framed, green screen strong. Coffee's cold, but my heart's on fire. 3 minutes left and I'm wired. 3 minutes to go before we're live. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's gathering time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Stream Deck armed, alerts in line. Mods already, the timing's fine. A nervous grin, the playlist spins. Every show feels new again. Messages flood, we can't wait. Followers rolling a record rate. Hands on the mouse, I hit that scene. Lights, mic, magic, live on screen. 3 minutes to go before we're live. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's gathering time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. 1 minute left, heart skips a beat. Every viewer's waiting in their seat. 10 seconds flashing, can't turn back now. Gavin takes a breath, he's ready somehow. 0 on the clock, lights burn bright. Hey chat, what's up? It's racing night. From countdown dreams to full-blown show, that's how it starts. 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago.
Saudi 7241, wind calm, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Saudi 721.
Touchdown in the land of sun and sand. Engines quiet, cameras in our hands. From Riyadh lights to the Red Sea breeze, we're chasing sunsets, feeling free. Golden towers kissing desert skies. Falcons soar as the daylight flies. No finish line, no flags to wave, just open roads the dunes have paved. We're racing through the dunes tonight, underneath Arabian light. No helmets, no laps, just hearts in flight. Apex dreaming, Saudi side. Jeddah shores to Diri's flame. Every road whispers our name. We're not just racers, we came to see a soul Saudi, wild and free. Coffee, steam, and the call to prayer. History hums in the desert air. Old meets new in a shining frame. From Alula stones to a neon game. We trade our pit stops for ancient walls. Echoes of stories in palace halls. Engines rest, but our spirits soar, finding more than we came here for. We're racing through the dunes tonight, underneath the Arabian light. No helmets, no laps, just hearts and flight. Apex dreaming, Saudi side. From jealous shores to furious flame, every road whispers our name. Not just racers, we came to see the soul of Saudi, wild and free. Sand and skyline, stars align, thrill of the race, but we take our time. In every turn, in every phase, we find a home in this fast place. We're racing through the dunes tonight, underneath the Arabian light.
525 over. 525
The desert calls, our souls ignite.
Question: do you want to drive in one of the fastest-growing F1 sim leagues offering 2 very competitive tiers? If so, sign up now for a test drive and the admins will access your driving skills. You must be a competent, clean and respectful driver. Tick all the boxes and join our fun community.
Well, good evening and welcome. It's Gavin Bass, one here on the microphone for Apex Racing League on a Thursday night. Just checking my microphone's working, and it's working absolutely fine. I'm just doing a stand-in tonight, a one-off for you guys, as somebody is not able to do it tonight. So I've been asked to do it, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're in Saudi Arabia tonight, and it's in Jeddah. 6.174 kilometers long and 27 turns in total. Lewis Hamilton's the fastest man on the track in real life, and it's got a very, very high average speed round this circuit. Pit stop lost time is about 15 seconds, and that then has to be added on to the 2.5 second stationary time. High probability of safety car tonight at 90% and a virtual safety car at 50%. In terms of the league, it's going really well. This is round 2, and the first round went superb. Very, very exciting race, I believe. And it is Burden that's leading with 25 points, and FFR Milan is in 20 points in second. Rob Sue, he's in third with 17 points, and Brannon, good evening, Brannon, to you. Welcome on board, and good to see you, buddy. Big shout out for Brannon's League. He asked me to give it a bit of a shout out. So if anybody wants to drive on a Monday night, go to RPL, 4 different tiers. You've got bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. And I am the diamond commentator come December for that league. So I'll be doing commentary on Brannon's League on a Monday night. And anybody at all that wants to join that league, just get yourself invited and go through the hoops, whatever you have to do, and get involved. Pulley's in there with 13 points in 5th, and Super Skills is in there in 11th. Absolutely brilliant to see the people interacting with me on Twitch, and the excitement is starting to build, and the tension is starting to get ready with the drivers. So if you're watching a big TV and you've got a sound bar, get her turned up. It's time to go, and let's get the party started. See you on the grid.
Engines roar, lights are gleaming bright. Tension builds under floodlit nights. Rubber burns and the crowd's alive. It's apex time, the chase arrives. Every corner, every line, one mistake and you're out of time. From Silverstone to Suzuka skies, they're gunning hard for that finish line. Headsets on, hearts ignite. You can hear the thunder tonight. And Gavin's on commentary, calling out the glory, the heartbreak, the victory. Lap by lap, the story unfolds. Can he make the move? Gavin's voices go from turn one to the final straight. He's got the call, can't hesitate. Apex heroes chasing fate with Gavin on commentary. The pickles dance in a time ballet. Split seconds rule, who wins the day? DRS open, slipstream fight. One move wrong, it's out of sight. Podium dreams, engines scream. Caden paints the scene like a dream. Every shout, every spark in the night. He makes the chaos sound just right. Oh, what a move, he's losing his mind. Two cars side by side, neck and neck in line. Crowds on fire, chat explodes. Apex glory overload. And Gavin's on commentary. Every heartbeat, every legacy. Through the storm, through the flame, he's calling names in the Hall of Fame. From pole to the victory lane, you can feel the pulse in every name. Apex never sounds the same without Gavin on commentary. When the lights go out and the world stands still, Gavin's voice cuts through the thrill. From the green to the checkered flag, it's Apex magic, no turning back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Apex Racing League.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome along to Apex Racing League on a Thursday night. I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is Saudi Arabia, and we're in for a short quali and 25 laps. Just absolutely buzzing for this one this evening. It's always nice to do a new stream, but it's not nice trying to learn all the new names. It can be really, really difficult as the guys are all readying up now and they're going to head into the quali session to see who's going to be crowned with the pole position in tonight's qualification session. Saudi Arabia is renowned for a very, very high-speed circuit. It's also renowned to be good weather, so it more than likely will be dry. If it does rain, it's more than likely going to be torrential. So 27 grueling turns at high speed, and we're here in Saudi Arabia. The old logo is on the screen, says Mr. Hawk. Yeah, that's one of the ones I've forgotten to change. I changed the other 760 of them, buddy. I'll get it sorted for tomorrow. Sorry, boss. Oh dear, you're a case. Honest to God. If you're over here, I'd put you in the fridge. Hyperboy. This guy's called Raging Hawk, and he is the owner and the guy that looks after all of the admin and near enough everything else to do with a brilliant wee league that I do commentary for on a Saturday and Sunday called Pure Speed Syndicate. I'll give them a shout out too. Absolutely. If you want to get involved, get involved. It's all about sharing the love. So we're in the pits. The lap data's on, the track map is on, and there are quite a few viewing tonight. Absolutely amazing to see so many people coming on board and getting involved with this race this evening. Going down the grid for you this evening in the kick, you've got Sheriff Woody. Then you've got DNB Super Skills in the Alpine. Steffi, he's driving the Red Bull this evening. And Jamaican Jam, he is in the Ferrari. R.I.P. Brannon, good evening to you, sir. He's driving the Red Bull. And then you've Obamas O'Toole, he is in the Haas. TXSH is in the Ferrari. And Tem driving the Williams this evening. Vitek is driving a Mercedes and ADS 2011. He's going out already and he's in the McLaren. Akosin, he's driving the Alpine this evening and he is out on a lap already as well. So the action's starting to get there. 5WLT, he's out in the Haas. The kick of Quincy is in P14 on the list there at the moment. FFR Milan, he's right up there in the leagues at P2 there at the moment. He done really well at Australia. Then you've got the Hella High 44, and he is out in a McLaren this evening. And Dr. Braden, he is out in the Aston Martin this evening. So that's the lineup. Good full grid tonight, guys. Good to see it. And that will encourage a lot of other people to come along and join this league. And let's get that grid packed up for the next race whenever your commentator comes back from holidays or wherever he is. I think he's possibly ill or something. Don't know. But anyway, let's go on here and we will try and find somebody who is just about to go out on a fast lap. Love this track. Love the sound when you're absolutely banging it round those corners with the walls echoing of the engines of the F1 cars in your ears. It's just amazing. Really is. Don't know what the tyres are yet. It's quali, so I can only presume the tyres are mostly soft, sir. I don't know what the rules and regulations for tyres here. I presume it's just an ordinary everyday race. Rock Robes is asking, am I going to be the resident commentator after tonight? No, I'm not. I'm just standing in for this evening, buddy. And just thought I'd help these guys out while their resident guy is on hauls. Unfortunately, let's go on with Brannon. Let's see what he's got in the tank. So on with Brannon. This is Tier 2 of the Apex League on a Thursday night. Driving the Red Bull, and he's out, and he's given it loads here. And I'm expecting Brannon to be up there in the top 5 in quali for sure, if not even better than that. Anyone just tuning in, and I am absolutely overwhelmed with the amount of people watching the stream tonight. Absolutely brilliant. And if you're just streaming in, it's Gavin Bass 1, it's Apex Racing League, it's Thursday night, and we are in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. Weather's beautiful. Let's see what the times are like. Come on, Brannon, let's be having you, sir. Sector 3. So Brannon puts a 128.344 out there. Brilliant lap for him. ADS puts in a 129.131 and Vibe with a 129.3. PXH puts in a 129.386. So he's in a provisional third place at the moment. So some good laps going on. And I'm on with Steffi here. He's in the Red Bull. Round the left-hander he goes. These guys are calling me Pops. I get all sorts of names. Sometimes I'm called Pops. Sometimes I'm called Uncle Gavin. Some people call me Gavin Bass. But I don't care. I'm here. DRS is activated here. Very, very difficult part of the sector here. And see, going round this right-hander, you've got to get it absolutely right. And he did so. You can brake really late round this left-hander and take all of the rumble strip, both left and right, and get as much maximum speed as you can as you go up here on that second DRS straight. Here he goes. Managing his battery really well, this driver. Pretty well impressed with how he's doing overall at the moment. Just coming off and on and harvesting that battery and keeping all of that energy for the last part of the lap. Expecting big things here. Steffi's going really, really well in the Red Bull. He's got traffic. Let's hope he's not impeded in any way. Not at all. Up in the 8th gear and 195, right up as far as 203 miles per hour, 204 clocked in round the left, and then the very tight right-hander. On a fairly decent lap here, I think. Come on, Steffi, let's see what you've got, sir. Over the line he goes. Oh, nice lap. P1 for Steffi, and that is a 128.103. So I wonder, is there any 127s in the bag tonight? Let's see who else is out on a lap. On the Vitek, he's driving the Mercedes this evening. He's just give that lap up. On with Ackerson, driving the Alpine. Good evening, Maceo. Lovely to see you here. Welcome on board with Apex Racing League here on a Thursday night. We're in Saudi Arabia and we are fairly well into the quali, and everybody is out there and putting in their first lap. A lot of really good banker laps, and they're going to throw absolutely everything at their next one. So let's see if anyone can get into the 127s. I have a feeling this guy's going to pit here, or is he going to continue? He's going to pit. He didn't like that lap, so he's just backed off it. I'm going to ride on with this guy. He hasn't set a lap yet, and he's driving the Racing Bull this evening, and this is Posty Lad. So Posty Lad's just getting those tyres up to maximum temperature now, and he's turning around to the final corner, and he's going to start off on his fast lap in earnest. Let's see what sort of a time he can put in for us tonight at Saudi Arabia and Jeddah. Here he goes. Let's all get behind this lad, and let's wish him a really, really good lap. Absolutely flicking up those gears really quickly, taking the maximum out of that car. Oh no, Posty Lad gets it squirrely, and his lap's over. For the meantime, he's going to have to go back in and get a set of tyres on. Bit of corner cutting going on there by Sheriff Woody. And Sheriff Woody's running with no right hand end plate here by the looks of it. Yep, he's damaged, so I'm not going to stay on board with him. On with Obama's tool in the Haas. Oh, he takes that real tight. This could be a good lap. So finishing off the lap with Obamas here. Let's see where he ends up. P12, 131, 311. Let's go on with Vitek. He's driving the Mercedes. 6 minutes and 56 left of quali here. And then the guys will be settling themselves down for what should be a very exciting race here in Jeddah. Oh, Brannon just sneaks in a 128 there. Near enough on the button, apart from 4400ths. So he's getting closer and closer to that magical 127. A 128.066 for RIP Brannon 21. So he's pole sitter at the moment, provisionally, here in Jeddah. Only 6 lads in the 128s at the minute, but nothing very much between them all. And Vitek's going over the line now. Oh, beautiful. P3 for Vitek in the Mercedes. So he sets a P3 provisionally there. And this is really, really shaping up. That's a lot of people in the 128s. And that should be a really exciting race into turn 1. Let's go on with Dr. Braden's not out. Let's go on and finish this Jamaica Jam guy. He's in the Ferrari. Beautiful lap there. P6 for Jamaica Jam in the Jamaican Jam, sorry, in the Ferrari this evening. So solid lap there, and not much more time to go. PXH over the line with a 1:28.9 there, putting him in P8 in the Ferrari. Well, right on board with Tem. He's in the Williams. Oh, he got it squarely. He's backing off the lap. Is he resetting? I think he is. So we'll stay on board with Tem, because I haven't been on board with this Williams driver this evening. So let's give him a bit of love and a bit of support around this really difficult track here in Saudi. I think he's going to jump into the pits again. Looks like he's going to get another tyre change for a last chance saloon. FFR Milan into the pits he goes. On with DNB Super Skills. Let's see what this guy's got. Does his time match his name? It's called Super Skills. Has he got Super Skills, and does he do it? Let's see what he does here. Not bad skills. P12. Let's go on with ADS for a minute, see what he can do in the McLaren. He's trying to better a 1:28.7. So finishing off sector 3 and going to go over the line very shortly. Diving into the pits, not happy with it. On with Super Skills again there. He's just going on round, and I think he's going to maybe warm himself up for another lap. But we're on with Vibe with, at the moment, Brian, and he is driving the Haas. So let's see what sort of a lap he can put in. Can he better that 1:30.625 that he's already set? Oh. Don't know if he invalidated there or not, but he took a lot out of that corner. Yeah, he's been that lap. He's just not happy with the couple of little incidents he had there. Let's go on and see if Steffi can better his 1:28.1 and get himself into pole position. All eyes on sector 1, top right hand corner of the screen, and let's see if there's any upwards moves on this sector 1. We're in the Red Bull with Steffi. Oh, he's 3/10 up at the moment, and this is shaping up to be a 1:27. If this lad can keep the car on track, I can tell you now, this is P1, and this is in a 1:27. Come on, let's keep her lit there. Into sector 2, what's he got? But he is absolutely knocking the snap, crackle, and pop out of that Red Bull. So God knows what he's had for breakfast, or what he sprinkled on them. But he is flying. 6.674 up, so we've got a pole position here coming right in front of us, and it's been amazing being on camera with the pole sitter. Really good solid lap here. Brannon puts in a 1:28.066. That's the one that he's trying to beat. Have we got the 1:27? Of course we do. It's 1:27.6. And that is Steffi in the Red Bull and Brannon in the Red Bull. So Red Bull on the top of the grid. On with Vitek, see if he can do anything about that 1:28.173 into sector 2. Let's see where he's going. He's 2/10 up at the moment, and that might be enough to just knock Brannon into P3. So just let's see what this Red Bull or this Mercedes driver's got left in sector 3. He's getting distant toe from the Ferrari. That'll have helped. Into the left-hander he goes. Really good standard of driving here, guys, I must say. Well impressed with it. 1:27.9, told you so. Knocks RP Brannan down, and he's now in P2. Only 2 minutes left of this quali. Who else is out there fighting? We're on board. Oh, hell of a guy. Hella high. Don't tell me hella is high. But that definitely looked like something that might have been under the influence of highness. On with Quincy. Let's see what Quincy's got. All eyes again at the top of Sector 2. Can he better that 1:28.6? Good evening, Braid a Goat. Welcome to the chat. Was on a purple until I hit the wall. Oh, bless you. End of Sector 2. Oh my goodness gracious, he's 0.8 up. I think you're going to see Brannan going from P2 in that 1:27.8, and I think he just might get a third or a second here. This guy is cooking like an oven chip here. SSRL Quincy, let's have you. Here he comes. Nice little bit of battery just for a last minute squeeze. Kicks it really tight there. And a 1:27.9. Oh, he didn't have as good a Sector 3 as I thought he would. But anyway, he's in P7. A 1:29.370 for Sheriff. 12th position for him, and the checkered flags are all over the place at the moment. One T-stem, Ra. Good evening to you, sir. Gavin Bass 1 here, and thank you very, very much for joining the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. So right now, unless there's any last minute changes, which I don't think they're going to be, we've got the end of our quali. Oh, Tem is P4, and he said, oh, you're Tem. Oh, good buddy. P4, well done, sir. Let's run down them. Steffi, P1, Brannan 2, Vitek 3, Tem 4, Hella, he's in 5, Jamaican Jam, he's in 6, Quincy 7, ADS in the McLaren is in 8, 9 is TXC SH, Milan is in 10, Braden 11, Sheriff Woody is in 12, Ackerson is in 13th, Super Skills 14, Obamas Atul is in 15th, and the rest of those positions I just didn't catch. Me bad. So we're going to bounce on to the grid now, where the guys will do a lot of final checks and a lot of little tweaks to their cars, obviously making sure that their tires are back up to what pressure they need to be in. They'll be releasing a lot of fuel out of the fuel tank, and they'll be generally just getting their race strategies in their head for tonight's race. Definitely expecting a very close race here, and just remember there's a very, very high percentage chance of a safety car this evening. So I'll be watching out for that to see if there is a safety car and at what lap that comes out. So with a very high percent on the hards, well, that is I'm just going to go on to Lightstream here a wee second to get things sorted out. I'm trying to get back onto the internet in the other room of my house stroke caravan. I'm just going to connect you up here, and we're going to play the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. So really looking forward to the race. and I'm sure everybody else viewing is really excited to see who's going to take P1 here this evening. But in the meantime, we will just chill out for 2 or 3 seconds, and we will play the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. So the formation lap is up and running this evening, and it's all go here now as we settle down and get focused into the race and to see who our race winner will be this evening. Rock Rob says good evening and good luck to everybody. Oh, Rock Robs, good about ya. Hope you're feeling good, buddy. Looks like a good little league, this. P1 Steffi, P2 Brannan, P3 Vitek, P4 Tem, P5 Hella, Jamaican Jam, P6 in the Ferrari, SSRL Quincy, P7, P8 88 ADS, PXSH is in 9th in the Ferrari, 10th is Milan, Braden in 11th, Sheriff Woody in the kick in 12th, Hackison 13th in the Alpine, and DNBS Super Skills in the Alpine in 14th. The two Haas's 15th and 16th of Obamas and Vibe. Then the two guys disqualified at the back is Posty Lad and Dulap. So they're going from the back of the grid and we're going to the front of the grid, because that's where the action is. But I'll be trying to catch everybody round the corner. And there's your tires. Near enough everybody out on the mediums, with one lad risking the hards. So we've got to start. And they're away. Apex Racing, Thursday night in Saudi Arabia, and the Red Bull has taken the lead of Steph. I'm just watching everybody round this corner. And it looks so far that we've got... Oh, there's something bad going on there. There's a wreck. Oh, there's a big wreck there. Don't know who was involved, but no flags up just yet. But a lot of damage was caused there by some of the drivers. And there's an Aston Martin getting squirrely. He's ghosting for some reason. So I'm just trying to focus in here and get my bearings of what's going on. But 2.7 seconds of a lead. Steph has got away. Absolutely brilliant. A few very unsafe returns to the track there, as was pointed out to me by the Raging Hawk. But here comes Quincy. He's trying to make a move on this Williams of Tam for P2. He's going to try an outside move. It's going to be a battle of the brakes. Let's see them round. Here they come. The Williams is in there. He takes corner position, track position, but that kicks on the outside, wheel to wheel. They're going down for a drag race, and looking right behind them, you've got Jamaica Man. He sits in. He takes that position, the P3 off Tam. Oh, wee bit of a touch there, and there goes an end plate. Somebody just lost an end plate there. I've got a feeling that was the Williams car. Let's see if that was Tam. Yes, he did. He lost his left-hand end plate. And I can tell you something, this is not the circuit for running around with no end plate. Too many fast corners, and you will definitely hit the wall. So I'm just going down the drivers here to try and spot any more problems, but there's 4 guys in the pits at the minute, and I can only presume those are all the guys that were involved in that incident. So Atkinson, R.I.P. Brannan, Sheriff Woody and Vitek all in for a stop so far, and the stops have started already. So there's your stops. So let's just go down track position, but Steph's away absolutely madly here at a 4-second lead over Quincy and P2 in the kick. In the Ferrari, right behind him is Jamaican Jam. Behind him, very closely, is Tam. Then you've got FFR Milan in 5 in the Racing Bull, and there's a move going on here. Look at the outside move there by the McLaren. That's hella high, and hella high makes it stick, or does he? He loses a bit of traction on the corner, and Tam just nicks it. Or it's FFR Milan, actually, in the Racing Bull got that one. Oh, look at that. Late move. Bangs on the brakes, tries the move, doesn't make it stick whatsoever. The Williams holds him off of Tam. Brilliant, brilliant stuff here. This guy is pushing real hard, and that's FFR Milan. Let's just ride on board with him. On with TXH, he's in the Ferrari, and P7, he's in a lovely little battle with ADS and FFR Milan. They're all going to get the DRS here. Nice bit of late braking there, gets right onto the tail of that McLaren in front of him of ADS. Nice stuff going on here. There's a McLaren making a move there. That's Milan. He makes it stick up into P5 there. Or P4, sorry. He's chasing down Tam. Quincy puts in the fastest lap of 1:32.268. And with a definite move on here. Lovely move. Wing wide open into the left-hander they go. And 4th position for ADS, taken beautifully there with Tam right behind him in P5. But what a battle going on right behind them. So let's go on with the leader here. He's right out there at the moment with a 3.6 second lead. Then you've got SSR Quincy. He is in second at the moment with Jamaican Jam right on his tail in that Ferrari. Then there's quite a gap back to ADS there, but right behind him you've got Tam in the Williams. Milan's in there too with TXS. He's right in there as well. Super Skills is in P8 and P9 is Braden. He's driving the Aston Martin. Then P10, you've got Posty Lad, and P11, Vibe in the Haas. Obama's is in P12 there, also in the Haas. Dulap is up to 13th position in the Mercedes, and he's starting to make quite a bit of progress. Let's just have a look at those position changes right now as we stand. What a massive increase for Posty Lad. He's up 7, and Quincy is up 5, 6 up for Super Skills, and 4 up for Milan. So quite a bit of moves going on in the early parts of this race. On the TXSH, he's trying really hard to make a move on Milan here. Oh, he goes well wide there. I'm just wondering if track limit penalties are on standard here. I've seen a lot of people run wide there. Normally you'd be getting penalties for that. I'm not too sure whether it's on standard or not. But that Ferrari up into P6. He's chasing down Tem now, but he's got a fair little gap to pull it in. Oh, Brannon's off. Brannon's off. Brannon has binned it. That's really, really sad. I was so looking forward to seeing a full race with this lad. He will be annoyed at himself. I don't know who he was tangled up with there, or was he tangled at all, or did he just lose a wee bit of grip? Who knows? Back to racing speed. Yellow flags are away. Quincy P2, Jamaican Jam 3. Let's go for the battle here for Tem against ADS. Let's see what's going on there. What Tem will be wanting to do here is get as close as he can to the gearbox of this McLaren of ADS, and he's going to try and make a move on the next DRS zone. So he's playing the patient game, and this is where he needs to get really tight to the box of that McLaren. If he makes the move here, he's going to get himself up into P4 on the track. Oh, he takes that corner not too bad whatsoever. But we've got another yellow flag, and it looks like Sheriff's off. And there was also a Mercedes possibly involved in that. So Braden's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car. So there's your statistics acknowledged tonight. 50% chance of a virtual safety car, and that's your virtual safety car. So those lights are flashing, so everybody's going to try maybe, will they go into the pits or not? Who knows? It looks like they probably will. 5-lap old mediums, good time to get rid of them, but some people just might want to go for track position. Quincy's now in the lead with Jamaican Jam second, and we're just waiting for that caution to go away. But quite a few position changes. DRS is enabled and the race is back. So Quincy's away. Jamaican Jam. Three-second penalty for TXSH. He has gone over the white line too many times, and quite a wee bit of separation. But let's just go down to let's see where we're going to go, actually. We'll go down to this little battle here. Let's see if Posty Lad can make a move on the Aston Martin of Braden here for P6. Down to super skills. P12. Nice wee overtaking move there, and that was FFR Milan. Just look at Dulop. He's just got taken by Super Skills there in the Alpine. So that Alpine is now up to P11. And a good old battle going on here. Talking of battles, back to Super Skills. Round that right-hander he goes. Lap 8 of 25 here at Saudi Arabia with the Apex Racing on a Thursday night. I'm Gavin Bass1, and everybody who has tuned in this evening are all very, very welcome. So the penalties are starting to chalk up there. 3 penalties for TXSH, 3 for Obamas, and 3 for Braden. Vitek is also carrying a 3-second penalty, so those penalties will definitely be something to look at the end of the race when it comes to position changes at the race final. On with TSXH now, he's trying to make a move. He did make the move, and he's put that Williams of 10 behind him. But Williams, I'll tell you what, Tem's going to fight it, and he's going to have a DRS zone to do it on here. Over the line he goes, DRS on, not very much battery left, so I don't think there's an awful lot he can do, only hang in there and try and harvest that battery up. So let's go down the leaders now, and we'll just put the stops in and have a look and see where everybody is. Quite a few people have made stops now. Sheriff Woody and RIP Brannan DNF'd, and that's really, really unfortunate to see, to be honest with you. Quincy's out there quite a bit ahead, but he hasn't stopped yet. Steffi is out in second, but he's had a stop, and he's now on those hard tyres. Yep, he's on the hard tyres. Then TXH, he's in third. Thames in fourth. Fifth is Posty Lad. He's having a good race tonight in that Racing Bull. Jamaican Jam and the Ferrari down in P6. On with Super Skills. Tried to make a move there, but the Aston Martin blocked him. But this is inevitable here. Left plenty of room for the inside, and the Alpine goes up there into P9. That's Super Skills, P9. Wee bit of a battle went on there, and it looks like Jamaican Jam just took a Posty Lad there up into P5 as well. So some moves being made here. Let's go down to Dulap. He's in 13th. Nice wee battle going on in front of them as well. Let's have a look round the left-hander. TXSH gets a 3-second penalty, and that McLaren of 80s just holding Vitek off there at the moment. Nice stuff. Down to Ackerson, P14. Gets a wee bit squirrely there. Vitek gets a 3-second penalty for multiple track warnings. Oh, I'm nervous about this one. He is too, and he backs off, and he decides, no, there's a DRS zone coming up. I think I'll just take him there, and that's what he will do. DRS activated. Nice out. Oh, they touched just on the way through there. Just a little racing kiss. And Jamaican Jam puts in the fastest lap of the race with a 1:31.805. So a great lap there and a great little battle going on there. A lot of separation now on the track, and I'm going to stay on with Dewlap here because they are really fighting hard, these two. I think that Mercedes of Vitek is running with no end plate. Let's just have a check on that. No, he's good. I definitely noticed an end plate. It was a Dewlap. I think it was. I wonder if he's going to get a wing. He sure is. And on goes the new Wang. A lovely big Wang it is too. Dewlap in the pits. So Quincy's out there now in a rightly old lead of 5.8 seconds, but still to make a stop. Steffi in second in the McLaren. TXSH third in the Ferrari. And he's got Jamaican Jam, his teammate, right in behind him. I'm going to go down to P13 here in the Haas, and that's Vibewit. He's really making progress now on Atkinson. And let's see if he can do anything about this Alpine car in front of him. I think he can. He's got 60% of battery, and he's coming up to a part of the track where it can all happen. And here it goes. He's in the DRS. He's got speed. He's got pace. He's got the room, and he takes a beautiful inside move, but he runs wide, and he has to let it go. Outbraked himself. All on camera for Vibe to look back at and have a little giggle to himself. Up the posty lad, P4. He's pushing. Lap 12 of 25 here in Saudi Arabia, and so far a relatively clean race. I think there will be a few tickets put in for sure, but relatively clean as we go down onto TSSH. He's trying now to make a move on super skills. Vitek gets another 3-second penalty, so the penalty's really starting to cook in there. 9 seconds for him, and that's more or less his race over. Oh, that Alpine gets really squirrely there, and the Ferrari driver seen it, and he's going to go for an inside move here. Will he own the corner? Yes, he does, and he makes advantage of that mistake that ADS made and done a great job. Down to Braden, P14. He's in the Aston. Oh, there's Apex on Racing Series. All good. I don't know your name, but all's good, thank you. So far, so good. Oh. Little bit of tipping there, just a little racing tap. But I can tell you now, Braden was just letting Atkinson know there, I'm here and I'm here to race you. So stand by, I'm coming to get you. Go on, Braden, chase him down. He lost a little bit of track position there with that little tap. But look at FFR Milan, he's starting to gain too, and he's now tracking down PXSH. And I'm just wanting to see if he can gain that a wee bit closer. So right on with the leader there, 7.6 seconds ahead in this Red Bull this evening. This is lap 13, and we're at Saudi Arabia at Jeddah, and I'm Gavin Bass 1 with the Apex League. Yes, I'm doing a stand-in commentary tonight for you guys, and I must admit I'm really enjoying the racing. Really nice to be on board with a different league just for a little night, and I hope you guys are really enjoying it. Down to Super Skills, P7. He's trying again on Milan. That's not going to be an easy job. DRS he's got. Quincy gets the fastest lap now of 1:31.221. And the stop positions are vital now. Let's have a look now and see if everybody... Oh, Posty has still to make a stop. So very, very shortly, we're going to have an equal track position. And there goes Super Skills into the pits now. He's going to make a second stop. Those 7-lap old mediums were obviously starting to cost him. Let's see if there's a wing problem here. Yep. Oh no, there's not. His wing's solid, and he gets out in a nice pit stop there. And probably he's going to come in there at about P11. I think that, yeah, that Haas is going to get past him, is it? No, he gets out in P10. Nicely done. But he's got an Aston Martin right behind him, and that's Braden. Let's go up to Quincy, because Quincy's starting to pull Jamaican Jam in. He's now in the DRS zone of that Ferrari, and I think this lad is starting to make moves. Penalty free and really pacey here in the kick. DRS activated. Easy move past the Ferrari he goes. Wide open at the back, and that Ferrari just looks like he has stopped there. But I'll tell you what, Jamaican Jam won't be long in giving him a bit of hard time in from behind here. Down to Vitek. Vitek's really pushing hard here. Oh, he just clips the wall just for show. Haas versus Aston Martin. Or sorry, Mercedes versus Haas. And that is Vitek versus Obamas. ADS gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's a bad error, and the corner's been taken by the Mercedes beautifully into P12, and Vitek leaves Obamas in back behind him, and the Haas will chase him. On with TXSH, he's down in P5, and he's really chasing hard against Posty Lad. 10 laps to go here at Saudi Arabia in Jeddah. Vitek gets a 3-second penalty. Inside move by the Ferrari. Makes it stick. A bit of a drag race into the left-hander. But the Ferrari gets in there, and Obamas just picks up another 3-second penalty as well. When I say another, is that his first one maybe? I'll just check that. Oh no, Obamas has got 2 penalties now. So look at those penalties. They're going to mean an awful lot to those guys for positions when it comes to the end of the race. On with Milan. He's trying really hard now against Braden. Into the left, into the right, onto the DRS. Tucks in beautifully into the left-hand side. And he's going to make a very, very nice move there. And he just says goodbye to Braden in the Aston Martin. Lovely move, well done, sir, and well caught on camera for you to really enjoy when you watch it back. Pit stops going on now, so 9 laps left. The stop situation, let's have a look. All made stops, and there's your tyre situation. I don't think there's anybody else apart from possibly Jamaican Jam. I think they're all on the tyres now that they're going to try and end the race on. So let's run down your drivers. Steffi, P1, right out there, and 5.3 seconds of a lead in the Red Bull. Then you've got Quincy and P2 in the kick, doing a great job on those 4-lap old hards. Jamaican Jam sitting in P3 in the Ferrari, and his teammate TXSH in P4 in the Ferrari. Then you're down quite a wee bit of distance to Tem in the Williams. Posty Lad right in there in 6th in the Racing Bull, and Vibe hella high gets a 3-second warning. And there's a wee bit of a battle going on here with the Alpine of Super Skills. Let's see what he can do with it. DRS. Oh, he just didn't have the straight line speed to make a move there. So he's going to have to be patient. But patient Milan's not. He's right behind him, and he's going to chase him. Oh, a little touch. That's a wee I love you touch. Here he comes. DRS on this one. He gets the Haas of Vibe, and he also gets the Alpine of Super Skills, and Milan makes a beautiful double overtake there and made that look so easy. But I'll tell you what, that had to be timed right, and that was a beautiful one on camera. Well done, buddy. 5P9, he's going to want to get back into that fight again. Then you've got Braden down in 10th in the Aston. 11th is ADS 2011. He's back there in 11th. Akison 12th in the Alpine. Now we've got a pit change, and that is Obama's. He's going out on his final set of tyres. And Hella is in there in 14th with Dulap in 13th. Vitek, Sheriff Woody and RIP Brannan all out of the race, DNF'd. So Super Skills is at it once again. He's having a battle with Milan. I have a feeling he might get him on the start-finish grid here. He's just going to use that DRS zone to get a wee bit closer to the back of FFR Milan, and I think Super Skills is going to get himself up in the P7 here. I'll tell you what, Milan is defending those DRS zones very, very well, and he's keeping the guy behind him at bay, and that's Super Skills. He is trying everything in the book here, but I'll tell you what, Milan's doing everything better, and he's holding them off. How long can he hold them off here? Lap 18 of 25. I'm going to have a look at the position changes now. And 11 up for Posty Lad, and he's also penalty free. 6 up for Super Skills and 6 up for Vibe. But I'll tell you, Vibe's carrying penalties. 5 up for Quincy. Quincy's having a brilliant race too. He's in P2. Let's give Dulap a little love back at the back there, but he's in the Mercedes there, but he's ghosting. Looks like Dulap's out of the race. He's ghosting. On with Jamaican Jam. He's starting to make moves now on his teammate TXSH. Oh, that's lovely smooth driving from the Ferrari driver. I'll tell you what, Jamaican Jam, whoever you are, buddy, you're doing lovely there. Really, really nice, smooth corner taking and getting on that throttle very softly. And I'll tell you what, it really, really shows that you're a good driver, buddy. Really, really very impressed with you. Super Skills still at it. But Milan just in this Alpine at bay. Just looks like the Alpine struggling for straight line speed. Oh no, there's been an accident. ADS is off. And he's had a bang there with maybe hella high. I'm not too sure. But ADS is off. And I'll tell you what, we've got a yellow flag. And what is that yellow flag going to turn into? Is it a full safety car? Lap 20 of 29, and we've got a safety car. Oh dear, but that's going to give a lot of people a chance to get in and get a few tyre changes done for the last 3 or 4 laps of a sprint here. So we're going to have a sprint finish to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix here this evening with the Apex, and that is going to be super exciting. I must say, I cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. If Snoop Dogg or or Donald Trump were watching, I wonder what they would have to say. Especially Trump, he's pretty outspoken. I've got a feeling he would have something to say there. I really don't know, but anyway, we'll just guess. Snoop Dogg loves his F1 as well, but I don't think Donald Trump's here today.
Right, lads. It's now been reported to me, the President of the United States, about safety cars. Sort your shit out and get that driving sorted out. I have told my good friend Gavin just to feck up for a while and grab a coffee and a smoke. He doesn't need to watch this total Ballocks. Sort it out.
Engines roar, the laps are flying, crowd is on its feet, electrifying, but a wing's gone loose, there's debris near, yellow flags, the track's not clear, and the lights start flashing, silver star. Here it comes, the safety car. Gavin's gone for coffee, Gavin's gone for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Cars weaving, tires cooling, fans all grown, impatience dueling, cameras pan, but the pace is slow. Coming box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all, cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a smoke. While the circuit sits yawning, he's in on the joke. He'll stroll back in when the green lights fly, with a fresh hot cup and a cheeky sigh. Marshals clear the track, the crowd begins to cheer. Engines growl again, the real race is here. But Gavin's chair is empty, the mic's left alone. He stops it out, back on air. My friend's safety car's gone, the battle's alive, and Gavin returns just in time to describe. Back on air, my friend's safety car's gone, the battle's alive, and Gavin's gone for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Drivers weaving, tires cooling, box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all. Cars in line, just a motorway crawl. So Gavin's off for coffee, Gavin's off for a fag. While the pack is crawling, all tucked in a drag. He says, I'll be back when the racing's on. Wake me up when the sprint has begun. Drivers weaving, tires cooling, fans all grown impatience, dueling, cameras pan, but the pace is slow. Coming box feels like a late night show. Gavin shrugs, I've seen it all. Cars in line, just a motorway crawl.
So back on board with you, just while President Trump done his usual thing there, spoke his mind. I had my coffee and I had my fag, and I'm back here, and we are 3 laps to go here under safety car. Most of the guys jumping onto soft tires, so we're going to probably get fastest laps here. And I'm telling you something, this is going to be a real showdown and a real shootout here in Saudi Arabia. For any of you guys just tuning in, I'm Gavin Bass 1 on a Thursday evening, standing in tonight as a one-off for these lads in Tier 2 in Apex Racing League, and we are in Saudi Arabia in Jeddah, and I've got a feeling this safety car's got to come in this lap and let the guys off. There's still quite a few guys trying to peel onto the back here, but surely they're not going to go for another one. Let's hope not. So it's going to be a 2-lap sprint here, 23-24. It's going to be 3 laps of a sprint. And right now, Quincy's in the lead. He had a lovely lead there too. TXSH, he's in second. Tem in the Williams is third. Posty Lad having a brilliant race tonight, and he just might be my driver of the day in terms of a commentator. I've got a feeling he just might get it if he keeps it clean. Then you've got Jamaican Jam there in P5 in the Ferrari, and the safety car is coming in this lap. So really, really, really nervous ending to this race as they all weave and duck and get the maximum tyre heat into those soft compound tyres. Tem stayed out there on the mediums. He's going to have a go on the mediums, but those soft runners are going to lead the way here, I think. So Quincy's backing them up. Safety car's in. He's backing them up. Let's just ride on board with Tash here and our TXSH and see how he goes. Quincy's away. All into turn one. Here we go. All clean here, clean here. Everybody clean. Quincy takes the lead. Half a second ahead. DRS chain will be activated here. Hella High gets a 3-second penalty. But just look at the lead that Quincy has taken on here. 1.7 seconds, 62% of the battery, and I'll tell you what, he's just won this race. The guys below them are carrying penalties. Good evening, Pinball. Good evening to you, sir. And the penalties are crucial here. Let's just see those. Oh, look at the Williams going up the inside there. That's Tem pushing really, really hard. Does he make it stick? Oh, no, he doesn't. And it just got... Oh, there's a Williams off. Tem's off. And that will be some sort of an incident ticket there for sure. And lots of people got caught up on that. And there's a caution. And I don't know what that caution's going to be. But there's a car right in the middle of the track that's been let go. And they're away for racing lead. Now, Posty Lad is in P3. Quincy's 1:35.69, so he gets fastest lap, and he's on track to get my driver of the day. Or sorry, Posty Lad, sorry, is getting my driver of the day. Quincy's out there in P1 doing a brilliant job. But 14 positions up. Started in P17, now P3, and Posty Lad's had a brilliant race in that Visa Cash app. So just banging down them all. Let's have a look down them. Quincy 1, TXSH 2, Posty Lad 3, Milan 4, Super Skills 5, Braden is in 6th in the Aston, then 7th the Racing Bull, Jamaican Jam 8th in the Ferrari, then the Haas of Vibes. There's a Ferrari behind him of Jamaican Jam trying to make a move there, but I don't think there's much of a wing on that Ferrari. No, there's not. Like, there's zero wing, and he really just needs to pull over and let the guys pass. His race is over, or he's going to cause an accident. There's no way he can race with that. It'll be so difficult for him. That's really unfortunate. Hella High. He's just got a McLaren right on his... he makes a move there. Gets past that Ferrari of Jamaican Jam, and Obama's right down there at the back. Lap 24 of 25 here in Saudi Arabia, in Jeddah, with the Apex Racing, and it's Gavin Bass on a Thursday night. It's a showdown, but it's not much of a showdown now. Not for first place, it's not. Posty Lad up into P2. Then you've got TSXH. They're making a move. Surely to goodness they don't take each other out. No way. Absolutely not. Nice enough stuff there. Can't complain. On with Milan. Milan's wanting the P3 here if he can get it. And you know what? TXSH is carrying the penalty, so he's going to lose that podium position. And we're on lap 29, and Posty Lad just got a 3-second warning. So he has just lost the driver of the day, because I don't award driver of the days to anybody with a penalty. And it looks like the possible driver of the day is going to be Quincy for me. I know Super Skills has made 9 moves, but this guy has made up 6 places and he has kept it clean, and he's just finishing off the lap now, and there's lots of stuff going on behind, but I've got to focus on the race winner and the race leader and see him home. Just a wee glimpse back at these three just to make sure they're all behaving and there's nothing too serious going on. Look at that Red Bull of Steffi. He's wanting to make a last minute move. Can he do anything about it? Will he go into the inside here and try and make the move? Don't know, and I can't stay on board with it because I do want to bring the winners home. And there you have the race winner, the race leader, and your driver of the day this evening is Quincy. Well done, Posty Lad P2, but he drops away down. But Milan gets P2, Super Skills gets P3, Steph 4, Posty Lad in the 5th, Braden 6th, Vibe is a 7th, Atkinson is an 8th, and TXSH in 9th. Hella High in the McLaren was 10th. Oh, I'm out of breath. Thank you guys for such a brilliant race. Really enjoyed that. Quite a lot of incidents went on, so I dare say the stewards will have to put their kids to bed and get the candles lit. They might be up late tonight with a few wee bumpies going on there. But there you have the leader and the winner and my driver of the day. Gavin Bass, driver of the day, for my stand-in commentary tonight with the Apex League. Thanks for having me along, guys. The champagne's now corked, and the 750-pound a bottle champagne is just going all over the stage. What a waste. And we'll just jump straight on to the race winner, the fastest lap, Quincy. Super Skills got driver of the day, but the game I had to give him that, and Posty also, but the cleanest driver was Super Skills and Posty Lad and most overtakes. On to the race director very quickly, and I'll just go through those incidents so that the guys can flick through them if they need to when they're doing their stewarding. And there you go. All done. Congratulations, Quincy. Congratulations, Milan. And congratulations, Super Skills, for the top 3 positions in the podium this evening in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. I must admit, I enjoyed that. And I'm sure you guys really appreciate this little league that you're involved in on a Thursday night. I can assure you that there is a lot of hard work goes in to running a league and making sure that it runs smoothly. So don't go too hard on the stewards and don't go too hard on Discord against each other. Keep the peace, keep the love, and just keep those tickets into the steward's office and let them sort any incidents out that you may not be happy about. These things happen, and it's all about being grown up and doing the thing right. So I'm just going to log on here for the last couple of seconds and see what I've got going on. Not very much. Quite a lot of people on stream tonight wishing me well and sending the love as usual. Absolutely fabulous stuff. Thanks for the support tonight, and thank you very, very much for tuning in. And I'm sure the guys will tune in later and really, really, really enjoy some of the battles that we got on camera tonight on the league. I'm just going to take you out on the little intro that I did earlier, just giving you a few shots of the city, and it was my pleasure. Give me a follow, watch my races. I do commentary 7 nights a week now, and you're all more than welcome to jump on board any night and give me a bit of your crack and chat. Keep her lit, keep her clean. Gavin Bass. Good night.
Saudi 7241, wind calm, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Saudi 71.
Touchdown in the land of sun and sand. Engines quiet, cameras in our hands. From Riyadh lights to the Red Sea breeze, we're chasing sunsets, feeling free. Golden towers kissing desert skies. Falcons soar as the daylight flies. No finish line, no flags to wave, just open roads the dunes have paved. We're racing through the dunes tonight, underneath the Arabian light. No helmets, no laps, just hearts in flight. Apex dreaming, Saudi side. Jeddah shores to Diri's flame. Every road whispers our name. We're not just racers, we came to see the soul Saudi, wild and free. Coffee, steam, and the call to prayer. History hums in the desert air. Old meets new in a shining frame. From Alula stones to a neon game, we trade off pit stops for ancient walls. Echoes of stories in palace halls. Engines rest, but our spirits soar, finding more than we came here for. We're racing through the dunes tonight, underneath the Arabian light. No helmets, no laps, just hearts and flight. Apex dreaming, Saudi side. From Jeddah shores to Diri's flame. Every road whispers our name. Not just racers, we came to see the soul of Saudi, wild and free. Sand and skyline, stars align. Thrill of the race, but we take our time. In every turn, in every phase, we find a home in this fast place. We're racing through the dunes tonight, underneath the Arabian light. The desert calls, our souls ignite.
Question: do you want to drive in one of the fast and growing F1 sim leagues offering 2 very competitive tiers? If so, sign up now for a test drive and the admins will access your driving skills. You must be a competent, clean and respectful driver. Tick all the boxes and join our fun community.
Saudi 7241 wind.